Hi guys, this is Jeff again from ARCO Marine. Today let's talk about winterizing. Well, it's almost time to put away those summer toys and make room for those winter ones. In order to have a smooth, trouble-free spring startup, there are some things we can do right now in the winter to make that happen. To start off with, let's top off those tanks with fuel. Non-ethanol fuel would be best. Adding fuel stabilizer. Now we're going to run the engine for at least 10 to 15 minutes on fresh water, either by using the ears or having it in a tank. This will get the fuel treatment all through the fuel system, so there's no chances of freeze-ups. The next step we want to do is fog the engine. Now this is different on 4-stroke versus 2-stroke engines. 4-stroke, we just want to pull those spark plugs, spray fogging oil in each cylinder, replace the plugs. On a 2-stroke, you can fog the engine right through the carburetor while the engine is running. You could even do it during your 10 to 15 minute. Next, we want to go to that lower unit. And the lower unit is pretty simple. We want to drain the old lower unit oil. We want to look at that oil as it comes out. If it's milky or white looking, you have water in your lower unit. Good thing we changed it or it froze up over the winter. You also want to look for metal shavings. Metal shavings tell you that the bearings of the gears are wearing too much. I would take it to an authorized dealer. Next step we want to go to is changing the oil. It's pretty simple. We want to drain out the old oil, replacing the oil filter. This would be a great time to change out the fuel filter and the water fuel separator. That's a key point. Putting new oil, new filter back on the engine. You can start fresh in the spring, it's ready to go. On stern drives and on outboards, you want to leave that all the way down. By all the way down, I mean past the trim bump. All the way down, as far as it'll go on the trim. They're designed to drain water in that position. Therefore, you don't gain water that we just drained out of there to freeze up in the wintertime. And the last step, but not the least step, we need to remove the batteries. Removing the batteries from the boat so that we can put them in a dry, warm place for the winter and leave them on a trickle charge. A trickle charge is a low amp. You ain't got to check it every day, but it'll keep the batteries maintained to that 12.6 or above we're going to need to fire this thing off next spring. Thanks once again for trusting ARCO Marine with your reputation.